I'm taking a quick break from the normal videos that I'm doing to talk about the moon. More specifically, the full moon, and how there might be some research that points towards how it can impact behavior. If you've worked in any sort of human services job, be it being a teacher, an EMT worker, hospital, whatever, you've probably heard people talk about how, oh no, the full moon's here, things are going to get crazy. And some behavior analysts would argue that that's mentalism. And one could say that the direct causal relationship between the moon and behavior is not present. However, there is something in behavior analysis called motivating operations. Motivating operations are basically something that sets up and increases the likelihood of a behavior occurring, or decreases the likelihood of a behavior occurring, and or increases or decreases the reinforcement or punishment value after the behavior occurs. So basically increasing the intensity of the consequences, which is operant conditioning, by the way. For those who are watching my video series on behavior science in 60 seconds, I will be covering that soon. But anyways, motivating operations, they impact behavior. And it turns out that there's multiple studies that have been conducted around sleep and the full moon across multiple conditions that indicates that when the moon is full, sleep quality and quantity is impacted. So, because it's consistently being shown the sleep quality and quantity is impacted around the full moon, this appears to be a phylogenetic characteristic of humanity. We're diurnal creatures. We live in the daylight. We work in the daylight. Yes, we have some night owls, but that's a different story. And so our ancestors and us, we sleep at night. And we're more vulnerable to nocturnal predators. So our ancestors in the past, those of our ancestors who slept restlessly, it is hypothesized, were more likely to survive and therefore pass on their genes. Therefore, it appears that restlessness during the full moon might be correlated to our evolutionary history. Therefore, while the moon itself does not cause crazy behavior, there might be a direct correlation to a reduced efficiency of sleep and reduced amount of sleep in relation to behavior, because that increases the probability of erratic behaviors occurring when one is tired.